Hello, kindred spirits. Finally, the paranormalist is going to explain why she keeps insisting that everything is love. To do that, I'll start with this handy dandy simple equation formulated and published in 1905 by Albert Einstein, who was at that time a relatively unknown physicist, but this and a few other equations made him pretty famous pretty quick. Now, this is Einstein's equivalence theorem, and it wasn't of great interest to him, not as much as his general and special theories of relativities. But this simple, again, simple does not equal easy, equation stood the world of physics at that time on its ear, because in one stroke, Einstein overturned more than 2 centuries of Newtonian physics, which posited that matter and energy are separate and different. This equation says that energy and matter are fundamentally equivalent, and that energy is matter accelerated or multiplied by the speed of light times the speed of light, which is pretty darn quick. Now, what does this have to do with everything is love? Well, only this. These are variables. E, M, and C squared can stand for anything we want them to stand for. So, at the behest of a bunch of dead people, the spooks I interact with from time to time, I am going to redefine these variables for you, because what we're going to end up with is a marvelous equation that is pretty much a mathematical statement of what happens when the physical body dies. It's also a sort of mathematical shorthand summary, if you will, for immortality. But to have that happen, I have to make these variables say something very different from what they already say. So I'll fiddle around with that and come back and have a redefined equation for you. And that will begin to show us a few rather interesting things. Until then, vaya con Dios.